B. Charlie, Mr. Tall, Canine. I'm here to play some Go today. I won't do any warm-up because I played already yesterday. I feel adequately warmed up anyway. I'm coming at you with a double hitter today. I'm doing 2 streams, 2 days in a row. Or 1 stream, 2 days in a row. Let's see now if we can get a game. I'm at Fox here, looking for opponents. Of course, it's 3 in the morning in China, so there might be fewer players. Let's see how it goes. I also noticed, what's his name? Bats is streaming right now, so I have ample competition. But I got nothing better to do tonight, so I might as well stream. Yeah. If nothing else, it's good for the YouTube. At least I hope we can get a game. It has been a lovely day today here in Sweden. It was 16 degrees. It was sunny. I was almost sweating earlier today. So I'm in a good mood in that sense. Got a sunburn. Oh my god, we're not gonna get a game. What a bad start to this session. I have tried now 2 times in a row or 3 times in a row. Didn't get a game yet. Really? Điểm cày á, mỗi anh á. No way. Come on now. Let's see. Let's hope there will be a game. Ah, Positive is here. Positive, maybe you want to play? I couldn't get a game. So maybe you and I could play. Classic matchup. My rank is too low. You went down to 6 then or what? I don't believe that. Oh no, Positive is 16.
Someone invites you to play.
Fujigo. Is that you? Okay, we got a game. Accept.
Start to play.
We have a game versus Fujigo. I think we played against them before. I don't remember. If I remember correctly, they, yeah, play pretty well. Well, Positive is no worries to go down or up or down in rank. It doesn't matter. You know, if you go down, you just get some more practice at that level. I'm only 2 games from demoting to 7 then now, so we'll see. Okay, so we're playing a Joseki here. It's sort of become very common in our repertoire, playing this Joseki. With the addition of this white stone means that white can grab a nice position on the top. There's nothing wrong with this position. Yeah, black plays here, we can still play this jump. And black can now choose to capture or extend. Tenuki is not recommended for black, even though might be considered. Okay, so here white has options. Locally, this is a very big point. Again, with this stone in mind, it can be extra good. Big move to play here as well, ruining his side, and also, of course, approaching his corner. But let's play this kind of move. I feel like playing something different. I almost never play this large knight moves in here, but I'll try it today. Playing the bottom area is huge. Playing a continuation in this corner is huge as well. And this block is big. But let's play here. I think it looks reasonable. Although, if he plays Hana outside, you're right. Now the ladders and stuff matter. I have to think about which ladder, because he has ladder breaker right here. Yeah, so we have to be really careful about the ladder. So when we don't have the ladder, I think we can play like this. I think it's an acceptable way to play. Okay, we have a Ukrainian professional player. Came in briefly to look at our game. I guess that's Andriy or Artem, but I think it might be Andriy. Since it said Andonim or something like that. Okay, here I'm not 100% sure what is a Joseki, but I think jumping here is a choice. Really, I should know, right? mm. Splitting also maybe is a choice. Splitting is... No, but he will... And then what about this jump? Is it okay? This problem with this jump is he can connect like that. But then we can attach here. No, let's try this one. That's my feeling. I should study this. Anonym is Andrei. Okay, we have confirmation from Valerie. Yeah, he came in very briefly and then he was like, ah, screw this. These guys don't know what they're doing anyway. And then he left. It's funny. So, what to do now? What is the move? Here? And then cut? Is it? I don't know. I think it looks okay to split him anyway. We will study later with AI anyway. So maybe I should have cut actually right away. Yeah, why not actually? Yeah, I'm so stupid. Okay. In this one, is it big to play here? This is kind of double center-ish. If he plays here, it's very painful. Of course, Tanuki is option as well. And then forget about that for now. Big, very big. But I'll try a Tanuki. I'll try a Tanuki. Get some information also on the right side. Black can block from here or from here. Both are possible. Move my mic away from my laptop so you don't have to listen to the laptop fan. Okay, like this. Yeah. And usually this is the shape right here. So now he plays here and bullies my shape. Very uncomfortable. This move is good because it's threatened tiger. So he's sent the kind of. But this move is good because it has an impact on his liberties. So I think I'm going to choose this move. That now that I see it, that looks like an important point. Maybe I should have jumped there just now. Maybe I should have jumped there just now. Yeah, why did I play this Joseki that I don't know? That seems like a patently stupid idea. Yeah, this is surely very uncomfortable for white. Just running into the center with no points, and black's getting stronger on both sides. Very heavy position here for white. Looks wrong, looks wrong. Yeah, even push me again here to make me feel uncomfortable. Yeah, normally, you want to jump, but in this case, after wedge and connect, he's going to have another Atari cut here, right? Kind of, ish. Not necessarily, but... What are other options? Maybe Hannes is an option, I don't know. seems very exaggerated here. Very much like an overplay. And then there's this one. Okay, let's just play like this. Patience, patience. We made some mistakes, but we can avoid falling too far behind. Yeah, now he keeps pressuring us. Bullying.
Yoyomi now starts.
He's a bully, so we need to keep jumping. I think. Yeah, black can make approach here. Very nice. Maybe even 3-3 invasion, but I think approach looks good. Yeah, I agree with his decision to approach. Normally, white wants to answer here. To defend the corner is very big. In this position, I might consider defending this way to press him low, but I think if I just play here, there's still some moves for me in this area. So he needs to consider whether he wants to add a move or not. And probably he doesn't. It looks a bit slow to add a move here. But if he doesn't, that means I can try to aim for some Aji later. Like there's cut, there's peep, there's this invasion. Not that easy to exactly aim for the Aji correctly. I don't know how to do it. Maybe shoulder hit and jump could be an option. Yeah. Then also white can split the black's position on the right side. So black needs to worry about that a little bit too. Although white is still floating here, so maybe black is not too worried. Some move around here would be nice for black. And then can put pressure on white and help this right side. And even if I invade, black can play around there. So this is the problem. So he presses from here, try to preemptively defend. So maybe I will play around here, basically taking my time, let him defend, and then try to attack with the shoulder hit. Up here he can play this move, I will connect, and yeah, it's painful, but it's also big to play here. But right now, I'm not sure if I want to bother with it. So what I read with this move is that if he push and I jump, he wedge, I Atari, he connect, I cut, he
9,
cut back.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
It may be better to play here. This could also be a case of don't peep where you can cut, right? Maybe I could have saved it as a cut. Plus, I don't know what is this fight gonna be like. Really don't know. But Hane looks okay, no? He wants to Keima then. Then block, peep,
9,
cut.
8, 7,
Maybe
6,
here.
5, 4, 3, 2.
I don't know. Yeah, now I start to dislike this peep here. It looks help him get thicker, right? This all looks more dangerous for white than for black, doesn't it? What takes me? Oh boy, this looks uncomfortable. Incredibly uncomfortable. So what I'm thinking to do is push here and then Hane connect and then push and cut. Basically saying, you know, maybe even use this one first. Maybe even cut first, why not? Maybe we can use some ladder breaker later. But this is not very nice invasion because I just destroy a little bit of territory, but he gets thick on the outside.
Yoyomi now starts.
Hmm. Yeah, lately there's a lot of pollen in the air, so I'm very like congested and have a sore throat and stuff like that. This move is very bothersome, to say the least. Ugh, I hate this move. For me. Good for him, I think.
9.
Oh, even like this, I thought he will bump, try to get center. I mean, this could be considered a center as well, but at least I can defend here. And then he gets a super nice left side instead. How annoying. Yeah. Then there's still peep here. So I should have just defended with the other move. Oh, ah, now he got so much potential here on the left. Yeah, here comes the peep. Here comes the peep. Da, da, dee, dee. Maybe ignore that for now. Or not.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Okay. Small corner now, so small, and then his left side so big, and then I'm still thin in the center. Not good. Not good at all.
9, 8, 7.
Yeah. Double hand, he's thinking. He's thinking about it. Change his mind eventually. There's not a whole lot of Aji in there, is there? With the cut. There's Aji in this cut though. But we don't talk about that. Probably double honey is in his mind right now. How about wait? There is Atari, Atari, Atari. No, I'm smoking something again. What am I smoking, yo? Oh, there is cut here. No, again. Just imagining things.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
Look at this big group here, not comfortable. And look at this big territory. Black ahead by 30 points. Oh gosh. Total meltdown. Oops, sorry about that. Didn't mean to close fuck. How could I fall behind so quickly?
9.
This guy too strong for me. He's too strong for me. Or I'm too weak for him, let's say. God, my position is so bad. I feel like it's a theme lately.
9,
my position just
8.
crumbles in a lot of games. I think I need to start playing more for balance. I think I need to start playing more for balance. I keep playing for, I don't know, some weird variation. I'll try some more balanced approach in the future. Oh God, I need to live with this group, isn't it? Look at this terrible shape. He'll just push and cut me and... Ugh. Ah, but wait, I forgot that I can maybe connect in Cente. Of course I can. Okay, fine. Can I cut now? It looks very wrong.
9, 8, 7, 6,
Um,
5, 4, 3, 2.
but I think I can. Oh my gosh, that might be very wrong. Imagine I use this connect as a semi co-thread. Otherwise, I cut him here, squeeze him. Mm.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, he's gonna cut here. Gonna squeeze here. He's gonna Atari here. He's gonna make it. But it's kind of a. Is there maybe a coin there as well? Oh, so bad. My position is so bad. Mm. He could have probably. He can probably ignore if I Atari here, right? He can ignore because probably kills the whole group here. So I need to potentially use some local stuff. Ah, I hate this position, really. I absolutely abhor this position.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
What is this move even? What is this move, dude? Wow. Okay. The answer's like that? I was a bit surprised. He had a code thread factory anyway down here, right? But maybe he's saying he can cut me now and kill me and everything will be horrible for me. But then I'll kill his upper right. Ha ha ha. In my dreams. A man can dream. Can't he? Oh gosh. I'm dying. And it's painful.
9, 8, 7,
It's so
6, 5.
painful. Let's see if our dream can become reality in some very strange way. Actually, luckily here, maybe I had wedge and attach a little bit eye-ish, right? No, I definitely don't have it. Okay. We kind of have to go for broke here, right? Have to go for killing this. So
9, 8, 7,
not
6,
really
5, 4, 3,
super possible,
2,
but
1.
give it a shot. Problem is, he can even give half of it because he ate so much here and break in some more. But he doesn't have to, I think. He'll probably play. Yeah, if he plays like this, he may be intending to give some of it. Which, again, he can do. Because if I eat only this part, and he eats even this part, yeah, it's too much. But now he's saying, okay, I don't want to give it. I want to survive with everything. Or he's just making it harder for me to cut him. This is not something I believe is really going to work for whites, but I'm just doing it as a last ditch effort because I'm behind already. I think he just dominated me from the start here. So red letter go just lost the game that you were ahead by 25. Uh-huh. Okay, thank you for those encouraging words. Appreciate it. Let's go for some absolute nonsense here. Yeah, it wouldn't be enough to kill the tail and let him kill the other tail. It wouldn't. I need to save these and kill these, I think. Now it seems like I'm getting neither. Which is a bit of a pity, but maybe. Black ahead by 45 points here. Eating this would not be 45 points, and then if he gets this, he's ahead by even more. Yeah, I mean, I'm getting ready to resign and just learn from the AI in this one, but you know, before resigning, let's just play a few more moves. Here. This keeps him cut, and I save this group, maybe, but definitely a fishy shape, to say the least. No, what am I saying? It doesn't keep him cut. What am I talking about? Okay, let's resign. Maybe I should have warmed up after all. This is what I get for not warming up. GG. Okay, this was a terrible catastrophe. But never mind, let's go through it and learn from it. And the next game that I lose will push me down to 7 then. So we had a nice run here on 8 dan. Many games at 8 dan. But now we're dropping down to 7 dan. In next game. How many games did I play at 8 dan? Well, a bunch anyway. 30 or something. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Oh, it's like 40, 30, 40. Anyway, let's upload in Katago and study. You know, it's funny too. I've noticed those times when I drop down to 7 dan. Usually my win rate is not like markedly better at 7 dan. That's very weird. There's a lot of AI players and stuff. Well, even at 8 dan, there has been a lot of AI players. We know that. So it's not fair. Why I'm always impressed by those guys who can like hold 9 dan. Very impressive. Thank you to Chukuyo CR for the follow. Much appreciated. With 3 more followers and we'll reach 730 followers, which is not bad. Okay, looks like the graph is telling the same story that I was feeling during the game, that he was dominating. Domination. His profile said no AI with an exclamation mark. So if we take his word for it, but then again, why would someone who's not using AI even mention it? So far, the graph looks extremely smooth, doesn't it? I mean, he could just be strong, I guess. Oh, look at that domination. Look at that graph. Look how much he crushed me. The point gain is like very smooth. Yeah, very even point game. Accelerated a little bit in the end when I was going for broke. Yeah, as suspected, he had a very good game. He had 81 AI best move match, 81%. 85% AI top 5 match, 77 accuracy rating overall. His opening was great, his mid game was great, his end game never happened. Yeah, and we are in the orange. We played like crap, though. We really played poorly. But I don't even know. I mean, I felt that something went wrong in the lower right, but I didn't know what to do about it. So let's study that a little bit. Maybe I shouldn't have chosen the attach because I don't have the ladder. That might be a first thing. We don't play Q4 when we don't have the ladder, right? So we should have just pushed here. Even here. Okay, the movie's okay. Should just push there. Yeah, I literally forgot to think about the ladder before playing here. But right after I mentioned the ladder. So that was a bit unnecessary, sloppy. But it's not expected that he will just not let me back in after that. After that one mistake, he just never lets me back in. Not even a little bit. You see, like if you look at the graph, it never really like pushes downwards either. Like a very tiny indentation maybe, but it never really like flops. It's like he never makes any huge mistakes. Okay, so even now he wants me to Tanuki. So here I was not sure how to play. Seems AI also is not sure what to play here. Well, locally my move was the best. Okay, fantastic. But already we're behind by 2.5 points. Really, is that bad? I didn't know it's that bad to play here. So it's the first move is really bad when you don't have the ladder. It's really bad. That's the point. And then even here, even without ladder, it's suggesting that I should Hane. So what does he want to do? Or didn't just simply not read yet because it doesn't read the ladder so well. So the ladder I'm talking about is like black can extend here at some point. Okay, even here. Good for black though. I don't know. Yeah, this is stupid. I should know better than to play here without the ladder. I really should. Okay. After that, position was... Oh, really? Just this exchange and then cut here. Really? Okay. Yeah, later I really regret I didn't cut. But I'm also not gonna pretend that it's simple or anything, because I don't think it is simple. Maybe it's simple enough though. If he plays like this, we just go out, still threaten to eat a stone. Yeah, but it's not so simple because that's not right to eat a stone. You have to bamboo. Then black has some chance to play here. But okay, looks good enough for white. So black's correct move is to connect, and white can push, of course, in center and then jump. So locally this is okay for white, but globally it was a bad choice. And yeah, now I should cut. This jump was a really bad move. Of course. Ah, he has a fancy tiger here, threatening to cut. That looks even better, huh? Very annoying for white. Black ahead already by 7-8 points. Oh my god. So actually this tiger was not liked by AI, but anyway, he's ahead by almost 4.5 points. Yeah, and of course 07 was very big. I didn't really think of it at the time. Should have. As soon as he played, I realized I should have played that. No. And then he's ahead by 10 points already. And look at the graph now. He just never even comes down to the zero. I mean, that's really impressive by him. He just solidly controlled the game very easily. So I don't know if there's that much to study from here. I mean, what can we do? We're just behind, and screw this, you know what I mean? So let's play another game, and hopefully it won't be that of a tough of an opponent, and we won't fall that much behind that early. Let's go for the next one. Oh gosh, I wish I had more water. I could get more water. I think I have time. Get more water. Okay, we're back with some water. Yeah, water is the elixir of life. Hopefully we'll get a game. Hopefully it won't be against such a strong player. I mean, okay, it's not bad to play a strong player, but he's like he doesn't make mistakes. That kind of player, very tough, or not big enough mistakes anyway. Pardon me, pardon me. And how is everyone doing on a Wednesday night anyway? Hopefully well. Hope nobody got too good yesterday on the April Fool's Day. Not a huge fan of it. I was when I was younger. I loved pulling pranks on people on April Fool's Day. But nowadays, every day we have some weird news that sounds like a prank, so you just don't know what's going on anyway. So it's not really made better by the fact that it's April Fool's. So both Valerie and Andri are playing right now. It's kind of funny. Those Ukrainians are quite active, practicing. And I guess we are also practicing, even though streaming is a little bit different than serious play. I mean, it's serious play, but it's not. It's more like 50% brain power. Buster Ball says, "Good afternoon from Tulsa, Oklahoma." You better put your heels together and wish to fly home or something. Oh wait, is that Kansas? That's not Oklahoma. Sorry. Well, good evening to you, or good afternoon to you as well. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Still didn't get a game. Usually not this hard to get a game, right? Ah, yeah, Oklahoma, Kansas are neighbors. I see. You get the tornadoes, so you might fly away to the land of Oz. If you're unlucky or lucky. I mean, depends on your inclination, I suppose. Oklahoma. What's Oklahoma famous for? Let me think. I feel like some sports team, maybe. Raiders? Hmm. I don't know anything about American sports or sports in general. Hmm. Hmm. Also known as the flyover states, right? Kansas and Oklahoma and all that stuff. Midwest. Does it count as Midwest? I'm just making small talk now because I'm waiting for a game and no game is yet to be seen. It would almost be nice to drop down to 7 then. Maybe I'll get a little bit more wins. How well are my streams and YouTube videos translating into professional success? Wow. Good question. Um, yeah, I mean they have a some relationship. I'm not making hardly any money off of it, but it's exposure. I get some students. That's good. It's also something to do on a Wednesday night where that's, not doom scrolling or whatever. So I guess that could be helpful somehow. But in a sense, it's also a type of escapism. So I could be doing something more productive in a sense today. So to answer your question, it's not really translating into much professional success, but there's, intrinsic success in a sense. Things are going well. Yeah. I was super happy during New Year's when we hit 1,000 subscribers on the YouTube channel. That was like big. Literally on New Year's Eve, right before the end of the year. That was cool. Yeah.
Start to play.
Yeah. Okay. We have a game against the 7 Dan, who doesn't look suspicious based on win rate anyway. So that's nice. So we have some chance to win. Okay, so this time I can play this move because I do have the ladder. It is okay. So we can do it. Yeah, from here, I think white has several different ways to play. But one way I've been experimenting with was the push, right? This also came alright. Approach, not bad either. You can just make 2-space extension as well. It's also okay. It's allowed, so to speak. Even here, it's allowed. What did I say? Play for balance? Okay, let's try this move. Yeah, so he closes the corner, not allowing me to play here, which makes sense. Okay, after that, yeah, I want to close one of my corners. So we'll go for the high one. Opening up this area here. Okay, so normally I like to pincer, but in this case, I think he has a lot of potential on the top. So I'm gonna do the kick and jump here to lower the temperature a bit on the top. And here, it makes sense for me to pressure this group. It's also big to play the bottom, but this is big too. So now he has to choose how to extend on the bottom. Here, 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 here. Different choices. He can even play here. But if he goes far, I can invade. If he goes short, I can also make my own extension. I've seen some players, they'll still like to play here. I'll wait for him to play another move and then invade, but I don't think. I like invading here. Then the question is, do we invade here or do we invade here? And I think this is the better invasion point. I mean, even a shoulder hit is possible probably, but... So this one gives us opportunity to attack his corner. If we play invasion here, he can play a corner enclosure. Yeah, which, yeah, would be a little bit comfortable for him. Okay, so after pincer, we need to settle the shape. Old school way for sure is 3-3, right? But I think nowadays, like, attach is decent. Mm. Yeah, it looks good. Looks good enough. Okay, just here and here, right? Or do we want to push and hunt it and then go to eat the stone? These are the questions that keep me up at night. I actually think we do, because if we go hunt and he goes out here, this Atari looks comfy somehow, right? So I like this one. Hope that's okay choice. Not sure. And then we go to eat. Is he trying to say that he can do a golden chicken? I guess he can. Wait, he turns? I Hana, he throws in, right? Ah, but if he does, maybe I connect. I don't know. Oh, right. Actually, there is a little bit of golden chickenry in this position. Well, for later. That's for later. Okay, okay. Maybe just to avoid that, we should play here. But here he can try to attack me. I need to be careful. He goes for the diagonal, I block. He Hane, let's say. Mm, maybe bump. Bump first. If he goes in, then I can Hane. If he goes out, maybe now I can Tenuki. And actually play this move. Yeah, I'm a little afraid of the golden chicken. So it feels sent anyway. Not 100% center, but feels pretty centish. Yeah, now he can ruin the... Ah, but now I have a choice to eat this one or eat this one. If I eat this one, then I can try to isolate this stone, right? Maybe yes. Maybe yes. Ah, he can do this and try to squeeze me. Okay, anyway. He goes for this attacking move, which I like. Looks good. Yeah, looks good. Home slice. Hmm. Um. Yeah. How do we deal with this situation here? And this looks like he can bully the shape. This looks like he can also bully the shape. Oh, but maybe this is decent. Get some pressure on his shape also. Okay, let's try this one. Do you use laptop or desktop? I use a laptop, yeah. Now he's gonna eat the 3 stones. Okay, but I'm gonna allow that. I don't have to allow it, but probably I will. Yeah, I only have a little laptop. A nice little
Yoyomi now starts.
Hewlett Packard HP Envy I bought in Hong Kong. Mm. Let's start settling the shape, I think.
9.
Start with
8.
this one. Ugh, looks a bit uncomfortable. Looks a bit uncomfortable. Maybe Tanuki was wrong. Maybe I should have kept playing here. At least for now, my points are not bad. Then depends on how much you can bully this group. Hmm. Okay, he wants to just peep here and then Tanuki, I guess. Can it be a nicer way to look for center
9.
to play here?
8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2.
I don't know. Wow, he might kill me. I mean, he's very, very thick. Oh, but he lets me out a little bit. Well, that's nice. Let's go out then. Hmm. But yeah, Buster Balls, to your question, if I were streaming for money, let's say, I would stop because I'm literally making like $2 an hour. But luckily, I also have an interest in Go, and it gives me a you know some joy
Nine,
to play
8, 7,
and get better. Even though this is not the maximal way to get better. I mean, but uh, this is some kind of hybrid. We get to have some community, and then we also get to uh, practice and get better at Go. It's okay. It's not bad. Okay, he will cut, grab some profit right away. Maybe I can do this. Whoa, let me think about it for a second. Probably I don't want to do that, but I was considering it just a little bit. I just want to make shape here. Yep, sure. And indirect financial benefit from additional students. It contributes. It contributes. You could say it's a type of customer acquisition or advertisement. But um, yeah, that was not for now. For me, it hasn't really been like a sticking point for my being a Go teacher. It's to get new students. You know, most of my students are in China, and there's a lot of students in China. Let's say, so it's the limit lies in how much effort I want to put into it. Ah, hmm. Okay. So I have one eye already. I captured his stone, and then he's gonna try to kill me after that. I don't know. I think it looks okay for me. He's gonna play here or what? This is costly for him to go to play like this. Very costly. Hmm.
Yoyomi now starts.
But then you also need to look at things, not where they are, but where they could go, right? Potential. Um, as I said, I make about $2 an hour streaming, but if I made $20 an hour, that would be a nice little extra income, right? So if I can 10x it, right, go from 730 followers to
9,
7,000,
8, 7, 6,
that would be
5.
okay. Um, no, I don't think that's really how it works. It scales in some different way. Go pro like Ben and attract more students. No, I mean, yeah. Again, I don't really. I've never really had a problem finding new students. That's not really a
9,
thing for me right
8,
now.
7, 6, 5,
Um,
4, 3.
but and going pro is definitely not something I've. First of all, I'm not close to there. There's about like probably at least 50 other players ahead of me in line in that case in Europe. Um, but also, it's not really. I mean, the effort to like the cost to benefit ratio is quite small unless you really love playing Go. So yeah, and yeah, but you can't always look at things at cost benefit. It depends. It's hard sometimes to
9, 8,
know what is the
7,
benefit of something.
6,
So my
5, 4,
philosophy
3,
is generally
2, 1.
to not look at things in that way, but rather to if I am looking at a cost benefit, I'm looking at the benefit I'm getting directly from something. So, which means the intrinsic enjoyment, um, the intrinsic like how much something gives me something.
9, 8, 7,
Uh,
6, 5, 4.
let's jump. So yeah, that's why. I mean, I wouldn't stream if I didn't enjoy it. Let's put it this way. I enjoy it, and that's thanks to you guys, thanks to the community. I enjoy being part of the community. It gives me great satisfaction to see people banding together to do things. Okay, now we have just been playing some random moves, talking about stuff, and this will be like classic when we bump down to 7 then, because we talk about other stuff and do not focus. Now he's getting a huge territory on the top. But maybe that's okay, because we can later capture here.
9, 8,
Still have
7,
this.
6.
He resigns. Why did he resign here? Okay, he ran out of time maybe or something. I think he's doing fine, right? He has... I can't really invade here. I have to basically give him... I was going to play here and pull back and let him have a huge territory here. And then try to attack here and grab enough territory here, 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 and here to offset his big territory. I think it might be possible for white, since I do have... Oh, I don't have Comey, though. So maybe without Comey, he's leading. Maybe even with Comey. Okay, we survived one more game, thanks to our opponent's random resignation there. But let's look with AI some stuff and learn a little bit. I was confused about the right side and the lower side. I was always confused. Let's go, let's go, let's go. But also, Buster Balls, why would I have to become pro like Ben Zero when I have literally 100% win rate against Ben Zero? Clearly, if any student is thinking about me or Ben Zero, they should go to me, obviously, since I have a 100% win rate against him. All right, let's take a look at what the AI thinks of this game here. Okay. The graph looks like, yeah, he kept his Comey advantage and then he started losing it, but then he gained it back. And then actually started getting more advantage. And then at the time probably of resignation, he was leading a lot. I'm looking at the graph there. I'm noticing now that the alignment is not so good on the category, right? Let me move it. It should be like this better so you can see the whole thing. I don't know why I didn't have it aligned like that before. Okay, anyway. It's done. So yeah, I suspected he resigned when he was doing just fine. And I'm wondering this big steep drop in win rate for me, what that's about. Let me guess. It was when I... I don't know, actually. Okay, let's see first the performance report. Performance report. Yeah, our opponent played well. They're in the green. 85% accuracy. Very well, actually. 92% AI top match in the opening for black. And then 80, 75. Yeah, he's playing very well. We are playing in the orange again. We're really not in a good shape. I don't know what's going on. But I will say this, and this could be sort of as word of encouragement to anyone out there who's struggling or feeling that they're in a losing streak or whatever. For me anyway, I've noticed that when I put effort in, like consistently playing or practicing, there will always be those slumps. There will always be, and they'll come before a jump in ability. So like when you grow, right? When you grow it's not like a straight line up. It's like this kind of wavy line, right? Or as some people will say, you take one step back and then you take two steps forward, that kind of thing. So for me, I don't get too downtrodden of when I have a period like this where I'm like, wow, playing crappy games after crappy games, because I know that I can sort of come back, and usually when I do, I come back a little bit stronger even. So that might be a nice encouragement for anyone out there to not be too discouraged just because you have some bad games, let's say, even if there are many, and even if they're, you know, it stretches over weeks, months, even years, maybe. If you put consistent effort into something, usually results will come eventually. So don't focus too much on results. Just focus on the effort, focus on the process, on the intention, and things will happen. You know, sometimes the brain works in mysterious ways, let's say. Sort of take some time to assimilate. Okay, so here we are, opening style. And we were talking about maybe this move and later invading. Yeah, that makes kind of sense. And then we're talking about this move and this move, and it seems like all of them are options. So in this case, white maybe doesn't even invade. White just take his time or invades. And of course, the AI is a little bit thrown off by the fact that we don't have komi, so every variation is losing for white here, right? So, okay, we invaded, and we pincered, started settling. And here I wasn't sure, but seems I played okay. But I'm gonna, oh yeah, and here we go. So yeah, probably my Tenuki on the right side was the big drop. Yeah. Yeah, what the heck was that? Not only was a bad Tenuki, but it was a bad place to Tenuki too, I guess. Yeah. Wow. R5 at this moment. A bit unsuspected, huh? Unexpected. Wow, interesting. But a more normal move local is here. Then this is sort of his right. Let's say. We can think of these as being there. But now because we jumped, he doesn't have an easy time to attack. If he plays here, yeah, we can move out. And that's what we got to do. We got to move out. And that is indeed also another option for white here, is to directly to move out. But Tenuki was crazy. Then he played here, and then we went to 8. And here we started answering, and this block was very bad as well. Yeah, it was stupid. It was not the time to do that. I was willing to treat the 3 stones lightly earlier. Why didn't I do it now as well? Jumping is good. Let's say he answers normally. And then we just come out. Start to get out first. Because it doesn't matter that much that he can like play, let's say here, and cut us. You know, it's a bit too small for him to eat them. So it's not something we need to worry about. So I don't know why suddenly I decided to save those stones. Sort of very bad move. Yeah, it would be scarier if he plays from the outside. That was what I was afraid of, something on the outside. Because here inside anyway, don't have 2 eyes, right? Only 1 eye. So it's quite scary position. Yeah, very scary actually. Right? Very scary. Oh my gosh. But okay. He didn't. He just played here, which allowed us to move out. Someone wrote in chat, oh, this is unreasonable for black. But I think what black did was just find some way to make things decent for him. He just wants to get to here, really. So yes, this move was a bit weird. Why give me the flower, right? But it wasn't so bad. Because he also gets some position on the outside. He can still pressure my group. Yeah, a little bit. So after here, this is where he resigns. But this is what I was gonna do. And if you look at the score right now, he's still ahead. And even by a little more than Comey. He's ahead by 7.5 instead of 6.5 or almost 8 points. So he's ahead by like, if there was Komi would be ahead by 1 or 2 points. So it's still a pretty balanced game, but that's not nice. When the longer the game is balanced, the worse if it's playing with the handicap, because there's fewer places to catch up. But this kind of game, for sure, 6 points can vanish easily in the end game, one way or the other. So I would have continued here, which was my plan, and expected.
Someone invites you to play.
Sorry, my focus came up. Was expecting something like this. There's cut here later, but now we have to continue some other way, right? And I didn't know exactly what I want to do, but I was thinking about K3 because that makes it, a little bit scary for him. This was center for him though. Then he can defend. I wasn't thinking of J2 though. I would just play those exchanges and then I would probably look for some attack. Yeah, maybe I will use this one. I think that was what I was thinking in the game. Okay, so we learn not to tenuki from here. That was a bit unnecessary. But I'm a little bit curious about the golden chicken though, right? You guys know what I'm talking about? Here, here, and then throw in, right? Because after we capture, he can play O2, right? Oh, wait, no, okay. You know what? He cannot really do that. I forgot that actually we can just capture on the outside and he cannot, it takes a long time for him to capture us. Right, right. No, he cannot actually do it. It's just nonsense. So he can just go here. Yeah, he cannot do much. I mean, yeah, okay, because he cannot play P1 and his squeeze is not so awesome because we can always eat the stones in the corner. Okay, never mind. So I was afraid for nothing. So really N2 didn't make sense. N2 was really out of pocket then. Yeah, that's a very stupid move. And then this move also stupid. Okay, 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 okay. We learn from this one. Yes, Caspar, the golden chicken I read, it was just a nonsense. Yeah, lately I do. I think a lot of nonsense lately when I try to play Go. Check the chicken leg. Yeah, it was a nonsense. Yeah. But that's classic, man. You play some nonsense, and yeah, another thing that is, I don't know how to express, but I feel like I would like to play slower games sometimes. Like I always play these fast ones, and it's very fast. It's a good pace though for YouTube video and stream. But like a lot of the mistakes happen because I don't have time to think. Like I don't, how to talk about. Oh, I gotta play a move. But okay, maybe that's good though. We can learn from those mistakes as well. So that's good. But I'm afraid that if I play too many of these and I don't play tournaments in between, that I will damage myself. So that when I play tournaments, I will play with the same kind of pace, with the same shallowness of reading and analysis. And that's very dangerous. So I need to play some slow games in between. Usually I would have more tournaments in a year. I don't know. This year didn't have tournaments yet. Oh, because I went to Hong Kong, all that stuff. That's why. Next tournament is Nordic Championships. I think, when is it? 19th or something? Oh, yeah. I think it's 19th and 20th. Maybe 18, 19, 20. April. Nordic Championships in Linköping. I will play. Yeah. I haven't been Nordic champion before, but have been Nordic Junior champion before. Nordic Junior champion, but not Nordic champion. That was when I was 17 and a 1Q or something like that. Very funny. Okay. I don't know if I want to play another game right now because I played 2 games already. But I also think it's a little short stream if we finish now. So maybe we do some practice. I think we can do some opening practice or something else. But I think opening mid-game practice is good for us because we suck at it. Let's get the browser involved. Where's my browser, bro? No, not this browser. Oh yeah, here. We could do puzzle battles as well. I like puzzle battles as well. Okay, here we go. Let's do some puzzle path. There are some of these puzzles, opening puzzles. This is not. This is like after Joseki. And then 2K plus can mean anything. So it can be like 4 dan problem, 5 dan problem. We don't know. 2K plus. So we can do it together. Black to play. Yeah, this is more like end game, right? Maybe that's what they mean. So it's more like the early end game. So I think it's A. C is big. D is very big. But A is working, isn't it? To capture this stone. And also steal the base of a whites. Yeah, he was correct. Okay, in this shape, we are looking at this peep, aren't we? We are looking at this peep. And then there is something like a golden chicken also, but we are just going to play this Hanne, I guess, and connect. Is there something better than that? Ah, wait, maybe. Oh, didn't we do this as Tetsuji problem before? Because if we just connect, he will capture the 2 stones. I don't know if that's so successful for white. Yes, we eat these 2 stones, but then he eats these 2 stones. I don't know. But is there a better way? Can we actually play like this? And then connect here. And he cannot cut because he gets laddered. Yeah. Yes, that's right. That's right, that's right, that's right. Okay, in this position, it looks like white played the Hane in the corner, black Atari the connecting Atari here. And now white needs to make some decision. So if it's my game, I will think, okay, Atari, 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 Tiger, right? Or something like that. I will think. Just give the stones. But it was wrong. So we will learn later what that was the correct way to play. I hope this is enjoyable for some of you. I think this is quite good. We studied together. Okay, this one they don't give us A, B, C, D. I guess the focus here should be how to deal with the position on the bottom. It certainly looks a bit uncomfortable for black. It certainly does. Wow, I have no idea how am I supposed to settle the shape here. Breaking out is not so simple, right? If we play this peep and he blocks and we push and he hane, after this one he will hane again and it will be kind of sealed in there, right? So breaking out is not simple. Breaking out is not simple at all. In starting here, Atari and then Atari here, you can capture. I also am not in love with it, but I can connect in that case, right? Then I'm getting through, I guess. So if I play here, Atari, Atari, yeah, maybe. I'm not sure. Still he will seal, but I get to eat a stone, right? Ah, boy. This move? Is it the one of those situations where he doesn't have a co-thread? He doesn't have co-thread. So we can play that this maybe. But he can cross-cut after we capture, he connects. Oh, then we can do this. Oh no! Ah, shit. Was I supposed to just connect just now? What the heck? No! What? No, that didn't work. My God, so difficult. So difficult. Wow, wonder what is the right answer on that one. Okay, in this one, I guess it's this move. Or is it too dangerous? Uh, okay, that was wrong as well. But let's continue. Later we look at the answers. But in this game, C looks great. C looks important. Make base for black and destroy base for white. In this one, is it this one? And go down. Yeah, good choice. Here we have some. Is it I supposed to cut here? No. Wait. What? Whoa. What a funky shape. So it's clearly a Joseki thing, and then like he peeped. And black white pushed and he cut. After the extra white stones around. So just blocking doesn't work because he will push and cut and ladder us, right? If we cut, he can turn, but then this is sent there, and we get to block in center everything, right? So, and if we cut, he goes from outside, we can eat the 2 stones. I guess it's okay. Uh-huh. Okay, this is not good. I was supposed to push out? Ah, I was supposed to push out maybe. Wow, so difficult. Okay, in this shape, black played this move, which is a Joseki, and white tries to run out after having added a move here. So, isn't this attach? I wish I knew this stuff, man. I guess that's why we're studying, right? Hmm. Because this is a common shape, actually. This is a very common shape. But the problem is because he played this Kema instead of this one, then this attach is looking a bit stupid after he bumps. But maybe we need it so that we can push. No, that was wrong as well. Yeah, this is gonna be great. We're gonna learn a lot in here. Okay, but here I think it's this invasion, right? All right, that was, I think, correct. Yes, it was. So let's look at the ones we got wrong now. We got 50% correct. So we started with getting this one wrong. So it wasn't right to sack, sack, sack. Very surprising. So what is right then? To go out here? If we go out here and then he defends, we can capture the stone, but he can Keima here. It looks dangerous for white. But if he goes to capture, then this is... I still doesn't look right. Let's look at the answer. The answer was here. It was here. It was here. Oh, really? Jump? I cannot believe what my eyes are telling me. Jump here. What? That's superior? I thought it was pretty fine for white to just push through, right? But jumping means you get to squeeze better. Oh my goodness. Because if he goes to eat, we almost we connect, right? So now we get this hane, right? Oh my god. And then this one. Even he goes to eat, then this is sent also. Wase. Wow. I didn't think about that one. Wow. Jump is really pretty, lah. I wonder what the level was on this one. I wonder. Unfortunately, you cannot see in this mode, you cannot see the level of the problem. But if I go back to my like wrong problems book, I can see the level of the problem. But here I cannot. But I wonder what level this is called in this Yelling Yahweh. But that was, I didn't consider at all. Okay, good. Now we learned something. And then we had another wrong right after. Yeah, how to get out with this one. So maybe still okay like this, but to connect. But it doesn't look pretty, I will tell you that much. Yeah, it's also wrong. So let's see what is the answer. The first move was right. Okay. Second move also. Third move also. But now, yeah, even this was right. Oh my god. And then we shouldn't connect. We should use Kotre. So I actually was on the right path. But yeah, it doesn't make sense because when I play here, he just blocks and yeah, I don't get much. So I'd rather actually play the Ko so that I can double a tar here, double or come out here. And then I'm supposed to use this Ko threat. If he answer, I capture back again. Yeah, he doesn't have so many options. He has to avoid this Ko. And then we can even generate a heavier Ko threat here. So if he answer, yeah, we can go out here. Yeah. Even use another one. Like this. Again, I want to know how difficult is this problem is according to this website. Because it just 2k plus can be anything. Can be 6 down. Okay, we had another one wrong right after that, which was this one where I played here. But this one is really hard. This one is really hard. This is correct move. I mean, it feels too early to have one correct move, right? At least give us A, B, C, D, you know what I mean? Okay, this move is great, of course, but to know that it's bigger than here, it's... Even now, I don't know it. Even after I see it, I don't know it. I just see it, but I don't know. This move. Okay, I don't know. Abstract, very abstract. Okay. Then we got another wrong over here. Well, I think maybe my cut was right, but I should have pushed out. I shouldn't have cared about the 2 stones. No, that was also wrong. So let's find out what is correct. Cutting is right. After turning, this is right. Oh! What? You what now? I'm supposed to think of this move? At this moment? I'm supposed to think of this move? I don't even understand it. After I see the dot. But I'll think about this now. So, no, actually I do understand it. So basically, the problem in this shape is when we cut here, okay, I will explain as best as I can understand it. Maybe I got it wrong, but I think I got it. So, of course, this is not good because he will go here. And we're gonna get laddered, right? Oh, sorry, not like this, but like this. Okay, so far so good. So we want to get out. But if you just poke your head out like this, yeah, white can play in many different ways, I guess. But I guess he can just go here. And then the point is you go to cut, he's not gonna... He's not... Yeah, actually, what am... What? Yeah, well, okay. In this case, you get out, but you don't get to eat anything, right? So you only get out, he eats the corner, right? Okay, so that's why you cut first. You cut first and ask him the question. Hey, bro, do you want to eat this way or eat that way? Right? And if he eats this way, you don't just go out here, which is gote. and then he will play here and eat your stones in the corner. But you play this Atari, right? What's the purpose of this Atari? This Atari means if he plays here, you play this Atari, and now you don't have to connect, you can capture the 2 stones. Because this is no longer working as a ladder. So you can capture the 2 stones. He can only cut like this, but you don't have to play here now because he doesn't have S18, so you can actually play such a move. Yeah, and even if this one he plays is got there right now. So that's the point, and if it turns, you get this incente. And again, you can block here and eat the 2 stones, I guess. But in this case, I'm a bit more confused because couldn't he still seal here? Ah, but again, we don't need to play N17. We just play here now because he hasn't played S18. That's why in the answer, when we cut, he goes very greedily S18, right? When he goes greedily to S18, now, if we use the same idea here, and we go to capture, what is the problem? The problem is he can still eat the 4 stones, right? So and also, not only that, he can also choose to turn first here. And when he turn here, you are not allowed to play bamboo because then he gets the turn and he gets to eat the stones. So that's the even worse. So instead, you have to eat the 2 stones, but then he has a nice position on the outside. You're not even alive yet, right? So let's take a look like this. After this one, black is kind of pitiful. White is connecting outside, and next, if he plays K18, black is actually dying, right? So this is the problem. We're trying to avoid white to get both the turn and the jump in the center. So what is the point? After this move, you just go out simply. And when he jumps, he still wants to block. Then you play this move. And what is the purpose? The purpose is if you play connect, this is center. Yeah, you have to come out, and then I can eat your 2 stones. So you cannot connect together, right? And if you go to eat my stone, still this is center, right? That's the point. And if you go to eat it like this, then I probably play here. Again, if you come here, then still this is center. Yeah, I see. So that's the idea, I think. But wow, it's such a small details, right? So it's like, or not that small, but it's very fancy details. So the point is, this is probably high level problem, I would guess. Okay, that was longer than expected. All right, and then we do, yeah, this one I really want to learn because this one is very common. Joseki follow-up. Let's just see what AI says. Ah, his jumping is correct. Okay, jumping is correct. So this is modern Joseki after AI. And you have to study this kind of move, I think, for it to be fair. So actually, if pushing, it's just wrong because when white is jumping, white later can threaten to go down here and attack this group. Black's position is not so easy to handle. It's not good enough. But jumping is pretty because now if I go here, you can use this Atari. And if white connect, you can use this one. Yeah, very bad shape for white. So, but of course, white could play that one first, I guess. Ah, it's one of those situations when white play this one first. No, wait, what do you do? If white play this one first, we just give, I guess? I'm guessing now. Yeah, and then we close the position. So he wants to get out first. Yeah, if you use this one, yeah, you just close. Yeah, you close the position. Can force him and then close. Beautiful move, eh? And if he goes out, again, we use this one. It's a broken shape for white. Wow, wow, wow. And in this one, we're gonna squeeze like this. Mm. Okay, cool. I didn't know about that one. I like it. I like it. I like it. Wow, this is kind of inspiring, these kind of problems. Very inspiring indeed. But we didn't pass, so let's try to pass it again. Let's try to pass it. Yeah, some of them are very high level. Okay. Black to play. Well, now I'm gonna inspired from that other one, and I want to play here, right? So B and C are two ways to attack the white, right? If you play here, you steal his base, but you force him to run this way. But in this particular game, maybe black wants to build the bottom, right? It doesn't look urgent to play A. D looks smaller. So it's between B and C. So if we steal the base, we get to break. Well, let's put it this way. Mutual construction versus mutual destruction. I think I'd like to construct my Moya more than he'd like to construct his. But then again, if I play here, he run, I can still attack him. No, I think it's C. No, it was probably B then. Ah, sons of guns. Okay. Dude, I'm learning a lot here. It's painful, but you know, true lessons come with pain. Okay, here I really believe it's diagonal, but I'm not sure anymore. I don't trust myself anymore. And when he plays here, we play here. And when he plays here, we still play this move? Or do we play here? No, still play this move. Oh, this is wrong. Okay, this one I know. Just give the stones. Come on. Yes, I know something. Oh, in this one, maybe cut is working. Cut, he goes Atari, then we can connect, right? And in this case, we get to eat the stones. Yeah, that was right. Nice. I feel like they could have a high resolution. Why 2K plus? Why not have like 2K to 1 dan and then 1 dan to 4 dan, you know? A little bit more resolution on it. This is very randomly. Some are more difficult than others. Way more difficult. Okay, white to play now. Again, no ABCDs. Difficult. This is from something from 2001. Maybe this one? Yeah, it was right. Okay, black to play. Is it this move? I think so. Nice. White to play should be here, right? And again. And go out. Or we play this Atari first. Uh, no, we just go out. That was wrong? Oh, really? That was wrong. Okay. This game feels like D, right? No? A? D. No. Ah, this is so tough. What? What is kind of a problem is this? I have to choose which empty corner I prefer. I like this corner. I don't know. Or he wants me to play this move. Or he wants me to defend here. What? You kidding me with this stuff? Or he wants me to continue here and then Hane. I have no idea. This problem was too weird. Okay, here I feel like this is a good move. No? And now it's the question if we play here or here. I can't be this. I think it has to be this one. That was also wrong. Okay, so many wrongs. This time I only got 40% right. All right, let's study, let's study. So this one probably B is correct then. No? B also wrong? Okay. Now I'm starting to suspect that this move is very important then. Because that one appeared in another problem as well. Maybe it's just huge to have white push and Hane here. I don't know. So A is correct then. Wow. I didn't know that. I didn't know that was so big. So let's try to understand what's wrong with it. So white will crawl and turn here. And this follow-up is simply too happy for white. Okay. I mean, but black maybe can attack again here. I don't know. Not so clear to me. Yeah. Not so clear to me, but okay. Fair enough. Yeah, okay. This is one of those things in Go, especially when you study Joseki, when you study opening, when you look with AI or with look professional games, there's a lot of shapes. You kind of just have to learn like this is too big to ignore, like that. You just kind of have to internalize it. Like you can't really understand it. Maybe at some way you can understand it, but you kind of just have to accept, okay, I should just answer here. And then after that, we try to figure out maybe after some time you update sort of your brain, you update what is considered a big move. This would be one of those because I couldn't really even now I'm like, well, why was it that big for white to play these moves? I mean, I see it's big, but you're also giving black a chance to play two moves in a row in the lower side. So, but this means I think I know the answer to another problem as well. Then probably the answer here was also A, right? Yeah, it was. So that's good with doing this kind of problem. We can update our brain. Like that one is too big. Right, bustables. You don't know why, but even sometimes, even like, I mean, that's what I'm saying though. Sometimes you don't have to know why. You just have to internalize this better, right? It's kind of like over time you understand why. Like this would be one of those kind of shapes. I mean, we know what the follow-up is now at least. So we know that the follow-up is big when black crawls here in Hane, right? So like in the game I was or in this when I was attempting, I played here. Then immediately, even without answering 3-3, right? Black just goes here. And this is too painful for white. And I wonder if it means that like next black can cut also e3, right? Or even just can capture here. So if we continue the to explore a little bit, if white simply answer like that, then for sure this is gote for black. But maybe it's still worth it. The next, this is not sent to this group, but you do cut off these stones, right? So, and also it's possible that in this case, maybe black doesn't continue here, just continues over here or something. They already gained a lot. Yeah, something like that's what my best understanding here. Spur says, can you provide a link to this kind of sumogo? Yeah, this is Yalingya Weichi, 101 Weichi. And then you need to go to the one that's called the island and then the Buju, and then find. But the problem is you need to pay for the premium to have like free access to them. So, but you can try some for free. Yeah. Okay. What else we got wrong? We got a lot of wrongs. Yeah, this one. This one. Let's go. So I was sure it was diagonal, or I felt sure, but maybe not. Let's see. I also know sometimes black can play like this kind of move and let white out. Oh, this tiger is correct answer. Oh, actually, I did study that once. I did learn that. I think I learned it in a video like GoPro Yonu or something. GoPro Yono. Yeah, that's right. If I play like this, then I can cut here. And if I play like this, then I get to seal much better than the game. So white can still live, but yeah, it's different story altogether. Which means probably the Kema is wrong for white, right? Yeah, here even only this isn't... oh, there is such a move in the future. There's such a move. But it's too dangerous to play now. So probably white will add a move, and then maybe black can also add a move. Yeah. Okay. I learned something there as well. Learning a lot, learning a lot. Yeah, the moment you can ask Katago questions will be some interesting times. Okay, this one was very funky for me too. Okay, I can see Atari and 3-3, but that cannot be it, right? Wow, Atari 3-3 was it. What? Gosh darn it. Because I thought maybe like this. You know, we break anyway a lot, right? So it's very interesting that this is considered wrong, you know. But I guess after this cut, we don't have a very good continuation. So we should have just peacefully Atari, let him connect, and take the 3-3. Wow. Wow. Couldn't believe that. Then there was this one, where I played Hane, which was correct, but after this Atari I should have run out. When I was afraid here, I can't capture him comfortably and give him a beautiful flower. But I guess I don't even have to capture him now, right? Now I can just continue. He got nothing here, right? He doesn't have any good moves. He's already isolated. So that makes sense. Okay, that does make sense. Positive ass, do you want to do battles? Okay, I can do like 15 minutes of battles. Yeah, sure. Let's do 1 round or 2 rounds. What level do you want to do? What level of battles do you want to do? This was very educational, by the way. I hope you guys enjoyed this and learned something from this. I also learned a lot from this. But let's do some puzzle battles then. By the way, Spur, you're asking where to get them. You gotta go from the 101 Weichi website. You gotta get an account. You can use the free account, and then you click this one. And then here there is a map. And there's many different like types of problems. Here you can use probably Chrome or some other browser. They have some translation. You can do translate. And then some extension that can help you translate. Like I can translate it now. Like, look, I can do translate to English. And here you have gold cabinet corner and similar type. You know, the pandiao, the rolling, the climb. Yeah. So, but it didn't translate these images, but this is the opening problems. And here there are many different ones. Just now we were doing this one. It's called 定之之后. So after Joseki, basically. That one, this one. So now you know. Okay, let's go to puzzle battle. Let's do it. Spur doing 30 problems every day. Very good, man. Very good. Excellent. Okay, we have puzzle battles happening. 多人对战. And I will create a puzzle. Which level shall we do? Up to me, he says. Okay, let's do like... let's do 1 dan. Let's do 1 dan level. Yeah, let's do 1 dan level problems. Timu. 1 dan level. So that there's a little bit of grit. Okay. 10 minutes. Okay. And then we do a little bit more points here. Or how many, well, not points, how many problems. Okay, I started the puzzle battles. Anyone can join, not just positive, of course. It's open, challenge. My room there. Positive is in the room. Okay, nobody else for now. Then let's go, me and positive. Okay, let's go, let's go. Let's go. Okay, black wants to cut probably. This move is sticking out to me as an important move as well somehow. No, but I think cutting first as an asking move could make sense. But what if he just goes here? No, then I go here. What if he just goes here? Then I go here? Yeah, I think so. That's alive. This one, you want to ladder, but you can't. But you can maybe find a way to net him. What? You what, mate? How do we capture this one? This move, he will empty triangle. Then we jump. Then he pushes, we block. He goes Atari, we cut. Atari, Atari. Oh, I couldn't quite see the... What? Why I cannot capture this one? Here he will also empty triangle. Push through, push through, push through, push through. And then we net him? Also doesn't work though. So maybe this move directly? But then he can still empty triangle. Oh, frick. Well, this is really hard, right? I don't understand. How do I capture these stones? Maybe this and then this move. That's my best guess now. Uh-huh. No! No! What? He has a... Shoot. What? This one? No, I don't know. Okay, he had a way out. I didn't know how to capture. I don't think positive solved that one either. That was cool. I wanna solve that later. That was a cool problem. I wanna think about it. Huh. Okay, focus on the next problem though. We cannot play here, he will disconnect. We don't have a wedge. Can we wedge first? If we wedge first and he cuts, we have this Atari. But what does it do? But what does it mean? You're a nut. Maybe I start here. I start here. No, I don't. Yes, I do. I don't know. And then I was gonna do here, right? And then this one. Okay, yes. Finally something. Ooh, can we just play monkey jump here? Ah, but if he gets this in center, he can live inside. I guess the idea is to avoid him living inside. Which means... What does it mean? If I play here and he blocks, and I go for the kill, he can throw, Atari, and throw again, and then a throw again, and a squeeze me. So I need to play here then maybe? Yes, and then here. Ah, you have something more up your sleeve. Ugh. Okay, now it's a ko if I play here, right? Okay, that was correct. Ko was correct. We're doing okay here. Wow, we're doing better than positive for once. Hey, that's something. Well, positive, he says, also been in a slump lately. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have to take a liberty, but we have to take the right liberty, I guess. Like the correct one. This was my instinct. I mean, cutting, of course, should be an instinct too. But I feel like it's too easy for him to make quick quick headway. So when we play here, I can play here, I think. If he cuts, though, no, I can't. He still has 4. I have to play here. No, shoot. That was wrong. Oh yeah, it doesn't work. He still turns. Well, what? 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 How to, how to solve that one? I don't know. Okay, black to play. It feels like some kind of squeezery is afoot here, right? Hane, then this. Let's just play the squeeze first, and the Hane, and then look for this move. This is the move, I think. Yes, got it. We've done this problem before and failed, I remember. It's cut first. Try to get some sente. And then get another thing in the corner. I think. Something like that. Because we have a center here. But I don't know how to do it. Still don't know how to do it. Frick. Just don't know. Could there be a ko? Ah, still doesn't. Huh? Here. Ko. Whoa, it's right! Come on now. Okay, what about this one? If we go here, it's gonna die. If we go here, it's gonna be a ko. If we don't go there, though, we just die anyway, maybe. This one maybe dies also, so I think this move also ko. I think this is the better ko. I thought. Yes, correct. Fantastic. Fantastic. Kotti looks so bad. He will just play here. He will be alive. Maybe we need to play here. Think about it. Think about it. He cuts, we eat. He can make another eye. So he has to connect, rather. Then we connect. In center, he plays here. We throw in. But he can make the eye here. So we need to be smarter than that. Some freaking hell. This move? This move looks stupid. This move maybe. This move, if he goes to connect, then we play here maybe. No. So difficult. Wait, I hate this kind of problem. It's giving me a headache. So confused. Confused. Can I just play here? You'll play here though. Oh, actually? Yes. Wow. Whoa. It works. Okay. My feeling is wedge to get some center stuff happening. I think it's gonna be that, but I'm not sure. This move is the groove, but hey, finished. Okay, we win 7-2 towards versus positives 5-3. Ooh, those were some tight ones. Let's do one more, man. Let's do one more. That was good. I like that level. Oh, but I wanted to see also here, right? I wanted to. There was one I was very interesting into the detail. What am I looking at? I got the first one wrong. I thought I got the first one right. But he got it wrong. Am I looking at his stats now? Yeah, this one. He got this one right. I got this one wrong. So this one, how the heck were we supposed to capture it? That's the part I didn't get. Oh, was it maybe something more basic, like Atari Wedge or something? No. Ah, come on now. So in the game I played like this, or the game, but in the attempt, and then I played here. But what I missed was he had some nasty squeeze here. And here I didn't have liberties, right? Oh, you can't see the board? Oh, sorry. I understand the board is in a bad position. I know how to do it. I'm just gonna put this higher up. There we go. Now you can see the board. Thank you for letting me know. So that didn't work. So what, could I have played this one after all? No. If I play this one first, it doesn't make any sense. Could I beat this move first then? This move first doesn't really feel right to me. But maybe. Like this then? That doesn't really, no. Okay, let's see the answer. So the first move was right. So, but I thought about this move, but I didn't see how it's working. Oh, because then I can peep, maybe. Then I can peep. Right. And why can't he push here first? Because if he pushes here first, I can also peep. I guess that's what they're trying to say. No, but I can't also peep, but I can just connect here, and that's a peep. Yeah, okay, that's what I was missing. Frick. Can't believe that's positive got that one. Okay, let's do one more. Let's do one more positive for good measure. Or you know what? No, let's finish. Let's finish there. Finish on a high. And let's go down with the browser here. Down with the browser. All right, my friends, I need to take a break. I need to go to bed. It's 11 o'clock at night here. And we've been streaming for 2 hours, but it's been good, great. We have lost some games. We had lucky win where we're supposed to lose. And great puzzle solving at the end. Learned a lot today. Okay, my friends, see you next time, and peace out. Do we want to raid somebody? Raid somebody. We can raid Bats Go, I guess. Let's see. Our raid. Raid. Bats Go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's raid that fella. Let's raid that little guy. Let's raid him. I should guess I should tune into his stream. Okay. We're raiding out. Peace out, my friends, and see you next time. Have a great evening. Bye bye.